Welcome back to Seeing the Basement. I'm Leedle-Lue, and today we're back with more Planet Coaster 2. Who could have seen that coming? I have no idea. But anyway, I'm recording this the day after the new update came out. So we now have security guards, we now have a sci-fi theme, we now have colored rocks, which means I could make some more color in this desert area if I really wanted to. Maybe not. Apparently it's only certain rocks. Never mind. But anyway, one thing that we do need to do is security. Security is now a thing, and they added security posts, not security offices. But the way that it works is similar to that of, if you've seen other people play this game who have done more of the water park stuff, you can put down the lifeguard stations in a way similar to this, where it has like a cone of vision as to where they can see and what they can see. So I think maybe we'll go ahead and put a security guard over here, and maybe another one in this main section over here. And then we'll put one over here by the entrance. And do we need any? Should we put more in Leedle-Land maybe? I feel like this area doesn't need them very much. Maybe one in the main city area, like right here maybe. Because none of these is like a sheriff's office, is it? I guess I should have built one of those, but it's a little late for that. So we'll just put one right here. Maybe I'll come back later and put a sheriff's office in this empty spot. But we're done with Leedle-Land for now. I want to be clear with that. I want to be done with Leedle-Land for now. It's been a fun ride. It's been a wild ride, but we do also need to put in cameras and things to help keep our people safe. So I'm gonna do that real fast. I might just go ahead and fast forward through that, maybe instead of cutting it out, because I've done a lot of cutting out in the past few episodes. So maybe we'll fast forward through putting in some security cameras. We don't need every single inch covered, but I at least want the majority of it to be covered. So I'm gonna work on that, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Okay, so we went ahead and put in some security, and I gave them a few of them the work zone that they needed. A few, like half of them I left to just be wandering, because we'll need more in different places later on anyway. But, turn my volume down a little bit, it's a little bit loud. There we go. Now, I'm not entirely sure where to go next, because like I said, I want to be done with Leedle-Land for now. We can come back later, add some more stuff, like over here maybe, or in the main town. But I'm tired of the Western theme. I'm ready to move on to something new, and I need to get either the Colonel or Cop General in, either on call or in person, to decide what all they want, get an idea of what they want. But we can at least do some housekeeping, I feel like. That's what today's episode needs to be, because it already was a little bit by adding in the security cameras and things. But we need to go through and expand the pathways and things. This one goes... How many spaces does this go? Hold on. Like, we can go ahead and at least build out some of the pathing here. Oops. Okay, why is the grid not popping up? Because the stamp grid's off, because I'm stupid. Okay, so get rid of that. Pop this up. Put it, like, here, and delete it. Okay, so this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And right now, which this is this path, right? No. Is it this path? It only goes 1, 2, 3. It's also not that path either. So what path is this? Is it the rustic path? I guess it is, yeah. That's 4, 5, 6. What did this say? What is going on? Why does this need worked on so much? Like, just get it fixed. What the heck? And I've got a bunch of money. I guess I'll refurbish it. But, like, what the heck? Why is this not getting serviced? I need more mechanics. Can I get a mechanic that specifically is just for this area? Man, this one's doing research. Wait, where's this one? Oh, this one's only on service. Yeah, this one's supposed to only be servicing things. Why is he not servicing things? He's only supposed to service things in Leedle-Land. Yeah, why is he not doing that? want to select this ride specifically. Where did he go? Oh, I really do not like this stuff. So maybe he can like wander for, so like he does this for an hour, then takes 2 hours, and then goes back to working on this ride again. And then I have to find him again, because why wouldn't it reset completely? Okay, so then he gets this one, checks this ride again, disappears, comes back up, comes back from his break, and then goes and checks it again. There, that should work. So now if we look at it, here he works on Wooden 1. He does it again. He does it again, and he does it again. Every 2 hours he works on it. That should be more than enough, I feel like. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that should be more than enough. Oh, maybe part of the issue is we have two of our mechanics on break at the same time. So what if you take a break here instead? What did that say about 11 hours or something? Oh, working 11 hours. They all, yeah, I guess they all work 11 hours. That's fine, I guess, if they're happy with that. Okay. Well, hopefully that'll help this. Okay, I said to refurbish it, so go refurbish it, please. Back to what I was doing. Get this. This is going out 1, 2. Yeah, it's going out 3 right now. That's fine. I have way too much money because I did the wrong game mode when I did this, so it's been really easy. Okay, so there's 3. So, the way that our channel was made, I was the first member of the channel, obviously, because it was my idea to make it, and I'm the one who runs it. But second would be the Colonel, technically, because he was in the first video and he's been in most of the videos. So he's basically the co-founder of the channel. He also did a lot of the original stuff, like the original intro animation we used to have. And yeah, he's been on the channel the longest beside myself. So he's going to go on this side, I think. Because then it mirrors. So it's Leedle-Land, and then this will be Colonel's Cove, or whatever we call it. And then up here will be Cobb General's area. And then beyond that, or like around, because I know I had said the Colonel would be up here last time, but I like that symmetry of us being across from each other. So I'm gonna switch that. So I can't remember. I said for the Colonel that his theme would be the Viking theme. That's right. We do have the sci-fi theme now, which is cool, but it doesn't really fit with anybody on the channel, really. At least not closely. Also, Cactus Guy is not going where he's supposed to go. Cactus Guy, you're supposed to be in Leedle-Land. What are you doing? Why don't you have... Why didn't I give you a work zone? Yeah, okay. Okay, go back. Go back to Leedle-Land. You don't belong in the main area, buddy. Anyway. Yeah, what was I saying? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, we have the sci-fi theme now, but it doesn't really fit with anybody. Unless Cobb General would rather have the sci-fi theme than the mythology theme. I'll have to ask him that. But I know the Colonel would want the Viking theme. Which I guess if Cobb General does want the sci-fi theme, his could be sci-fi and maybe aquatic themed. Or just sci-fi. And if the Colonel wants, his could be Viking and mythology both. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm not sure what to... Man, what is going on? We have so many mechanics. Are none of them actually working? Like, are none of my mechanics doing anything? This is a different menu than I'm used to. Where's the other menu? Scenery rating's really low, which is very weird, considering we have a lot of plants and things. Why is our scenery rating so low? What are guests saying? They say we have great scenery, but apparently that's a lie. Desert Sun has cheap tickets. That's fine. I can raise the price on this. $48 to ride on this. Okay, sure. You guys want to pay it? Be my guest. Literally, you guys are my guests. Um, Pizza Pen has food I can have. Desert Sun has cheap tickets. Excited to go on Desert Sun. A lot of people are tired, but that's okay. The logo is old. You want a pool. Yes, the logo and Quidditch are both old, but that's fine. Where is staff schedule? There we go. Show me my mechanics. What are they doing? Because this guy's now fully doing the one. This guy's our research person. Where are you and what are you doing? You're hanging out in the entrance. Do you have a work zone? Yes, you work in the entrance. That's good. We only need one person in the entrance. We haven't had any issues with our rides in the entrance. So, Shizu Westfall, you're good. You're doing good. You, what are you doing? Louisa. Yeah, you work in Leedle-Lue? Cool. Let's see. I'm going to have you focus on this one at this time. And then disappear because this game is very well made. Sorry, is that uncalled for? Actually, here. I don't want it to be I guess it can be at the same time, because then we at least know that somebody's working on those at that time. So you can work on this one. And then here. Confirm on this one. Mechanic. Where was I? Right here. What are the options here? Research or service and repair? Okay, we just want service and repair because we have one person researching and that's more than enough, I feel like. Okay, and then our last mechanic should just be able to just wander around now. I feel like you should anyway. That's fine. We have enough staff members. I think they're just slow getting places. At least we should have enough staff members. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, we have one right there. Why is it saying until someone arrives when they're literally standing outside of it waiting to go in? Dismiss all of those. Okay. Back over here. What's the plan? I don't know what to do. I guess we can just sort of make a... And this is the Viking team, right? Yeah, we can just sort of make a preparatory entryway. There's gotta be... Where are archways? I guess they'd be in statues and centerpieces? So I guess I can just go with all of Viking, because I haven't even looked at the Viking theme really. So what do we have here? A lot of things. A lot of things. I need something really big like that wagon cover that I have for my entryway. I need something similar to that for the Vikings. And I know they usually have those for pretty much every theme. So where is one? Maybe there's a blueprint for one? This is in the Viking theme, right? Yeah. I guess this is one. It's in the floor for some reason. It's really small, though. I mean, I could obviously increase the size, but I don't know if I like that shape. And obviously, oh, this is the one that the Colonel would want, 100%. He loves big, strong Viking designs and things. Guys with cool beards. He likes that design. So I know for a fact he'd want that as his entryway. I will say it's a little bothersome that this blueprint doesn't come with these connected. It's like floating above it weirdly. Which means I need to select everything up here. And then advance move down. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll name it something. Again, I think the next episode I'm going to try to set up to get either the Colonel or Cop General in on a video call, and they can watch my screen while I do the game. And they can give me pointers and ideas as to what they want for their region. Cop General's area, I'm going to stick with the mythology theme because I feel like that's probably the one he would prefer. But we'll find out when it's his actual episode time. Man, these archways are all interesting for this theme. They're going to be difficult to work with because that one's too skinny. This one has a bit in the middle. I guess I could... No, I can't delete the bit in the middle. It's also a little bit too big. I can shrink it down to maybe... Well, that didn't work. That broke the whole thing. What's this one look like? It's too small. And I can't resize it without it breaking, apparently. So, it's like, what? Did that, what happened there? Oh, it's in the ground. Okay. So that's barely sticking out of the ground. It does cover a lot of the path, but I'll put it there as a placeholder at least. I also feel like this is not where that's supposed to be. Yeah, that is not where that's all supposed to be. So resizing these things breaks them. That's cool. Interesting. Maybe I'll just have to build my own archway for this one. Or we can use this one, at least for a placeholder. It's a little too big, which is troublesome, but it's okay. And I can always put a barrier to make it so people don't walk through that. And then what kind of pathway should each one have? I did see in the new update we have access to invisible pathways now, which is interesting. I don't fully understand how that works, but I guess if it's floating, it's more obvious that it's like that. Maybe the sandy path for the Viking area? I feel like that'd be okay. Or would that be better for the mythology area? Because what other options do I have? There's not like just a dirt path, which is strange to me. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing there. Maybe just the natural path for the Vikings, and then I can come back through and put dirt over it. Like make the ground into dirt underneath it, kind of thing. You know what I just realized? I'm doing this wrong. I literally said like 5 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago, but still, that I wanted to put the Colonel's entryway over here and Cop General's over here, and I just completely negated that because I am dumb. Okay, rotate this to there. That is still what I want to do. I just completely forgot and spaced on it because my brain was like, well, we might as well do the middle next, right? No. Wrong. Okay, that looks good. I also noticed that the pathways here are not correct, so let me grab customize tool. So we need this. It's this type of rail. And then just need the customize brush, right? It's the wrong color. Customized brush also just is not very good. It doesn't work very well. How do I change the... There it is. The railing color needs to be in orange. I don't know what orange that is. I assume it's this one, maybe? It's not that one. It's also not that... Hold on. The pathing here is all wrong. Let me just delete all this path. Okay, delete that path. Is this one still fine? It is. It needs to be customized properly. Which means it needs to be this. I think it's the darker orange. And then what kind of path or metal is that? Is it this one? It's not that one, apparently. That one doesn't look anything like the picture, though. It's also definitely not that color. Why does that rail look like that? It's supposed to have lines in it. Oh, this game is just so broken. Yeah, it's like the rails don't look right at all. I think it's supposed to be this rail type. It's not the right color still. Which is troublesome because I don't know how to get that color back. What if I just... No, it's like a reddish orange. Which is strange because I feel like I made it orange to be part of the... like the channel. I'm trying to paint in this... What is going on? Yeah, that's not right either. Tell you what. Here's the thought. Let's just get rid of all of it. Get rid of the railing as a whole. There. Now we don't have to worry about it. Hello? The spot's not obstructed. It's right here. Oh, this game, this game, this game. I don't know what it means by obstructed. Is it because of those? Like, it's because these are on it? Let's see. Did that do anything? It's because of the trash cans? Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep the rails in this middle area, but get rid of them on the sides. That should be fine, right? I guess. And I guess I already did that over here. Okay. Now then, see if we can do this path correctly this time. Stamp builder. Is that in the right spot? I think it is. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it's pretty good. How long have I been going for? 24 minutes. I feel like I haven't done anything. Mainly because I really haven't done anything. I've undone 2 of the things I did. Tell you what, let's go ahead and put in this archway up here. Just for a placeholder until I get a okay or a nay from Cop General. Try and make sure it's as centered as I can get it. And then paths. So for the Viking pathway, I think we will just do the natural path. Which I need to zoom back in here and make sure I'm in the right grid again. Looks pretty good. Okay. And then over here we'll do the sandy path. Should be good. And then what I can do is get off of this grid, go into here with the delete tool, and make it so that people hopefully won't walk on that path there. And I need to go back into here again with the stamp, or no, we'll do with the edit tool. Select over to here, and then scooch it this way a little bit. Select just this, and move it over. There. Okay, that should be pretty good. And I can turn off, I can get rid of the curbs now too, can't I? Where's my mouse? Where'd my mouse go? It went to the wrong ding dang screen. I've got 3 screens set up, so it's a little difficult. Why is curb spelled with a K? Is it a British thing? I wouldn't know. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we definitely don't want the curbs over here. I'm kind of fine with them around that, but I don't want them on this. Oh. There we go. Okay. Over here, we might leave the curbs, because I think it kind of fits with the Viking aesthetic. The, like, chopped logs kind of thing. I kind of like it over here. We'll see what the Colonel says when we get him in here. But my idea would be, for some of the terrain at least, that's underneath the pathway, we could just paint it to be, up the intensity on that. Paint it to just be dirt. I think that'll work. Yeah. Again, yeah, this episode hasn't been a whole lot. I haven't done a whole lot. But we're at least setting up a plan for the next episode. That's my main thing I've been trying to do for this one. I guess what we could do... no. I want to be done. I want to be done with Leedle-Lue. I keep wanting to go back over here because I'm like, well, I could put in some orange rocks now and it would add a little bit more color. But honestly, I don't even know if I need that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you think we should go back to Leedle-Lue and throw in some orange rocks and build a couple buildings and then move on? Regardless, I think I want the next episode to be either with the Colonel or Cop General. Because I want to move on to a new area. I want to get this park even bigger. We've got so much room we could expand to. yeah, I'm still having a really good time with this game. I'm still really loving every episode of this. Has been really fun, even though I keep getting frustrated with the game itself. It's really fun to actually just be making things. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there, though. I know this is a short episode, but we really just needed to get some security cameras in, and I really don't know where to go from here until I get input from the boys. So, yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next episode. I do apologize for this shorter episode. I should have done some more, but I don't know. It's hard to move forward when I'm not sure where to go yet. So, give me some feedback down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next episode. This has been Leedle-Lue, signing off.